MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the LA Dodgers and the Cleveland Indians. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Digging in now, Corey Bellinger. He'll get us started in this one.
Leading
under the lights.
For the Dodgers, right fielder Corey Bellinger.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike one. Harold, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Well, Matt, every team's going to go through a losing streak, but you got to try to do something that's going to pull you out of it. One game at a time is really what you got to think about, because if you don't, before you know it, 5 games leads to 10, and 10 games lead to 15. And before you know it, you're out of it. You lost a ton of games in a row.
To 2-2 now. On the ground up the middle. Baez ranging to his right, and he's retired one away. Standing in. Yasmani Grandal. First chance for him in this one, as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That's a ball.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Slider up that he gets a call on.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Lifted the other way out to left center. Kane is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Nick Markakis. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here now is the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder Lorenzo Cain.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Harold, you look at this Dodgers team as they enter play here tonight. They come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Into the windup and the pitch. Javier Baez stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch in on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Baseman Jose Ramirez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Jose Ramirez swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one. Squared that one up just a little late. Here he comes again, 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. 1-2, here it comes. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Into the box, Matt Carpenter. Certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Into the box now, Jeimer Candelario. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. Now it's driven the other way with some authority, headed toward the foul pole. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one. Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Jeimer Candelario goes down for out number 2 in the top half. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Francisco Lindor. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. Into the windup and the pitch. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball one. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard. Here's Michael Brantley. He's got that average way up into the 330s to begin the day. From the stretch, runner goes for second. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Misses, ball two.
I like what he was trying to do there with the two-seam fastball, but that's a tough pitch to command. When you throw it glove side like that, it's really tough to get it to come back to the corner.
The 2-2 one more time. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Will Myers will be next. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Batting six.
Here's Will Myers, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Swinging a ball line hard towards short, but unfortunately right at the shortstop for the second out. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Here's George Springer. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Center fielder, George.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hey now.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a sinker that didn't sink enough, just missed high. Into the windup, here's the 2-1 pitch. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. Full count now, 3-2.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Hitter, Jackie Bradley Jr.
After the walk, a quick check on first. A dive, but he's back. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Jackie Bradley Jr. is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike two. Has a look, now the pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Late that time for a strike. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Digging in for his second at bat, Corey Belanger. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Just a tick behind for a strike. Third inning, no score to this point. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Now a slider can't make it back to that outside edge, and that takes the count to 2-2 now.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Brantley is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Stepping into the box, Kevin Smith, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year.
Kevin Smith.
First pitch coming. Here it is. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. The 0-1 delivery. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
What a good pitch. He went way out of the zone to try to swing and catch up to that slider. Now you got him thinking. It's 0-2. You can throw him anything you want.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Gonzalez.
Carlos Gonzalez comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
Shaw might try to make a play on it. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield, and this is taken in for the second out. Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Good off-speed pitch, had him out in front for strike 1.
Well, I'm not big on the first pitch changeup, but right there I liked it. He got out front of the swing, and now you got a strike.
Fastball called for strike 2. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yasmani Grandal. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber. Here's the first pitch to him. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. But the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
And there to put it away is Gonzalez, and there's your first out.
23.
Digging in to try it again, Nick Markakis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Lindor ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Here's Matt Carpenter. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
Ball 2. Set to deal on 2-2. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers. The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set, and the pitch. lays off 1-0.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Slider just off the black there, and it's to 2-1 now. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Now, a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Digging in, Lorenzo Cain. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Number 7.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the fourth inning opens with a leadoff single. Here's Javier Baez, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Striding in once again, Jose Ramirez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First offering on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners. So
pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Ready for another chance. Francisco Lindor, a base hit in his first trip.
Lindor.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. No runs, 2 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. And that's in there. Base hit. Cain is on his way home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Into the box now, Michael Brantley trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
Matt, this is where that guy on first base is distracting the pitcher. I guarantee you, he's down 2-0. He's not focused on the hitter. This is where you get hurt. I love it when a guy on first can run.
Belanger is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Travis Shaw.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Tough slider down low for a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for them.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Brantley is under it. 1 away. Here's George Springer. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
Ball 1. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
And that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit. Here's Jackie Bradley now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Bradley Jr.
First pitch of the at bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Ready with the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. From the belt, the pitch. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And that's off the left field wall. The throw into second. And he's able to get back in there at first safely. In now is Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam.
Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker. Get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike.
But this is speared by the first baseman. Ready for another shot now. Corey Belanger. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners. Watch him fight himself out of this situation. Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And that one stayed up a little high.
Matt, I'm looking for him to challenge him right here. You know, 2-2. You don't want to go to 3-2, have those runners on the move on that certain pitch. So 2-2 is your challenge pitch.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And another foul ball. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Brantley sprinting after it, and this will fall, but it's a foul ball.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
And a neck-high fastball that time.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Here's Wil Myers. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
First baseman, Wil Myers.
Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Next for Cleveland, catcher Kevin Smith.
First delivery to him on the way. Kevin Smith will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Hit hard, but foul. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Kevin Smith becomes the second out in the bottom of the 5th. Candelario is there for it. And that's the 3rd out. Ready once again, Yasmani Grandal. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Number 9, Yasmani Grandal.
Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Hard hit ball to second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. Digging in to try it again, Nick Markakis. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a flare out to left center. Lindor trying to get there. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. Here's Matt Carpenter. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Matt Carpenter.
He's set. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. And he'll make it to 3rd, and there are runners at the corners with only 1 out. Ready for another chance? Jeimer Candelario, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at 3rd. A little bouncer. And he lays off for ball 1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Ramirez is over, and he tucks it away for the 2nd out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Travis Shaw. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. And he lays off there. 1-0. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. Grounded back up the middle. And a base hit, so a good job there of getting the run home, and the Dodgers have tied up the ball game. Digging in and looking for more, George Springer. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled back. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2. Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. Ready with another 2-2. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And that'll do it in the inning as the catch is made in the coach's box. Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Tony Kemp becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Lorenzo Cain is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. Here's Javier Baez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And that one is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. Riding in once again, Jose Ramirez. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Lifted into center field. Springer has a read on it. 2 down. So here's Francisco Lindor now. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Springer. And that's the 3rd out. Back here in Cleveland, 7th inning coming up with the Indians on top. But before we get any further, let's check out our game summary for the first 6 innings. Ready for another shot now. Jackie Bradley Jr. A hit in 2 tries so far. Number 40 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 40.
Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Albert Almora is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And the pitch. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
The batter.
Now to the plate, Andrelton Simmons. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up. One there. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Right fielder.
Digging in once again, Corey Bellinger. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Hit hard to third, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. Digging in, the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. He singled his last time up.
Grandal.
In the dirt here.
And he'll make it the second here as he's moved into scoring position now after the passed ball. Here comes the 1-0. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he misses 2-1.
Boy, man, I tell you, that looked like a good pitch right there. That looked like that pitch was in the zone. He just missed it.
And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Myers onto the grass. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Here's Michael Brantley. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Left fielder Michael Brantley.
Now here it comes. Smoke toward the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
First baseman number 4.
Now batting, Will Myers. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch on its way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
The catcher number 36.
Kevin Smith will be next. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play. Here's Cargo, Carlos Gonzalez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. From the belt, the pitch. And the fastball sails on him, and that's to the backstop. Throw to the plate. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Striding in, Nick Markakis. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Nick Markakis.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted the other way to left center. Brantley on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Here's Matt Carpenter. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Carpenter.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the changeup is way low that time.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3.
3-1 count, tying run on the on-deck circle. You have to be very careful right here to make a quality pitch on 3-1.
Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Gonzalez has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Stepping up now, Carlos Gonzalez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Fielder, Carlos Gonzalez.
Scott Alexander is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 54, Scott Alexander.
And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a lefty. And that slider's almost in the dirt. The 1-0 delivery. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Springer. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
At the plate, Tony Kemp. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And now it looks like we'll have a pinch hitter here as Melky Cabrera has grabbed a bat and begun to loosen in the on-deck circle. Swing and a liner, but foul. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
Center fielder number 7.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Pedro Baez enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Pedro.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Comes set with the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Markakis coming on. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Kike Hernandez is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench ready to lead it off in the 9th. Hector Rondon comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gonzalez going back. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Here's George Springer. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Brad Hand answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
Brad Hand.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Well, that's not what they were looking for when they brought him into the game. First pitch nearly hits the first batter.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Cain racing back. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Line toward right center. Gonzalez is there. Makes the catch and the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, not the longest outing you'll ever see, 6 innings, but he definitely was a factor in the game. Did a good job while he was out there, and he gets the W because of it.
Final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Cleveland Indians. 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Dodgers, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base.
Now from downtown Cleveland, MLB Network brings you baseball from Progressive Field. It's the home opener of this new season between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Cleveland Indians. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. At the plate, Kevin Pillar. He'll get us started in this one under the
Leading
lights.
off tonight for Toronto, center fielder, number 11.
And we are underway now from Cleveland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. Harold, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Gonzalez has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So striding in, Yangervis Solarte. He comes in hitting in the 370s for the season. Clearly always a threat with the bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here's the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. On the move is Gonzalez. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Into the box now, Matt Olson. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. 0-1, here's the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. It's a potentially big 2-out hit as Edwin Encarnacion will get to bat here. So stepping in, Edwin Encarnacion. Batting average for him on the season standing in the 320s entering action today. The 0-1 on its way. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down and he's got himself a base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Coming to the plate now, Kendrys Morales trying to cash in here on this 2-out rally. Couple of men in scoring position with 2 away. Gonzalez has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Here now is the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder Lorenzo
starts him out with a slider for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. Certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So here's Francisco Lindor now. And he's been really amazing to follow all year long as he continues to flirt with a .400 season at this point. And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning.
in is Curtis Granderson.
He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola.
The left fielder, number 3, Curtis Granderson.
Breaks his bat as this ball's lifted into the air. Lindor is there for it. 1 away. Ready now, Jordy Mercer. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Hey now.
Yeah, and he's letting these guys know early on he's not going to be afraid to work inside. I'm interested to see if that takes some of the aggressiveness away from these hitters.
Not close. It's 2-0. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Liner towards second. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Batting 8th.
Digging in,
catcher,
Russell
55.
Martin. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. This is line to left. In there, a base hit. Now at the plate,
Batting
Lawrence
ninth.
Gurriel
Second baseman.
hitting a little over
Lawrence
250 coming into
Gurriel.
action in this one. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. That's inside. 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Skied into straightaway right. Gonzalez has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in for his second at-bat,
Center
Kevin
fielder,
Pillar.
number 11.
2s all over the
Kevin
place. 2 on,
Pillar.
2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Line towards center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Here's Michael Brantley. He'll start things out here in
Leading
a
off with
tie
a
ball
try.
game.
Left fielder.
And a ball diving
Brantley.
into the dirt, a swing and a miss. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Drilled on the ground to short. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Here's Will Myers.
Batting sixth.
And he's looking to get it
First
going.
baseman.
Off to a bit of a slow start this year.
Myers.
Hit on the ground out to short. Mercer has it. On to first, and there were 2 down. Stepping into the box, Kevin Smith. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Hard hit at third. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Here's Cargo,
Batting
Carlos
eighth.
Gonzalez.
Right
He enters
fielder,
play hitting in the 260s for the year.
Gonzalez.
He pulls this one into right, and that's in there. Base hit. Smith rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe. Digging in now, Tony Kemp. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Granderson is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great. Striding in once again, Yangervis Solarte.
Leading off
0
for the
for
Blue
1
Jays.
for him here in this one.
Third baseman, Yangervis Solarte.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. A windup and the 0-1. A fastball that just misses inside. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
After it is Brantley. He's there and records the first out. Ready for another chance? Matt Olson, a base hit in his first trip. Into the windup and the pitch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Now here's the pitch. Hit hard toward the right side, but taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. Now batting, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So with that, the top of the 3rd inning will continue. At least one more batter. Here's Kendrys Morales. 0 for 1 here in the early going. High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. And that retires the side. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Center fielder.
Heading out toward shallow right. Olson moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Striding into the box, Javier Baez. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Drilled right back up the middle. Mercer dives. What a stop. Got him. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Jose Ramirez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Swing and a liner, but foul. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Digging in to try it again. Curtis Granderson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 3, Curtis Granderson.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
3-0 now. 3-0 pitch on its way. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. Gone to lead off the inning. Here's Jordy Mercer now. A base hit in his first trip.
For the Blue Jays.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Jordy Mercer.
Hit on the ground to third. Ramirez is there. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The catcher, number 55.
Digging in, Russell Martin. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Line drive to left. Brantley will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Second baseman.
Now in the box, Lawrence Gurriel. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Some success with 2 away, and the top of the 4th is still alive. Ready for another shot now.
11.
Kevin Pillar. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Kane ranging back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Gurriel rounds the corner and is headed home. The runner from first comes all the way around to score. Digging in once again, Yangervis Solarte. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with this release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. 2 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Hit in the air to right field. Gonzalez giving chase. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So here's Francisco Lindor now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The shortstop.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Love that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside like he did right there, the cutter inside is a very effective pitch.
But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. First offering on its way. Lifted the other way out to left center. After it is Granderson. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Will Myers. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get into chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it.
And the tag is on him to retire the side. Now at the plate, Matt Olson. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Edwin Encarnacion now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. And that misses ball 1. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Ready once again, Kendrys Morales. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Popped high in the air. Ramirez is under it. 2 gone. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Curtis Granderson. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Now a swing and a miss there from Granderson, and he's quickly down here 0-2. Now the pitch. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3. Kevin Smith will be next. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
This one's down to third. No problem here, one away. So with one gone, here's Carlos Gonzalez. Into the windup and the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Pitch on the way. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that is through into right field for a single. Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he gets ahead 0-1.
No runs, 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians.
This is flared right back over the mound. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all. In now is Lorenzo Cain. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. He's running towards second. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Now batting.
Standing in, Javier Baez. A hit in 2 tries so far. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He can put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here. 3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Ready for another shot now. Jordy Mercer. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in on it is Cain. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Russell Martin. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Line, but speared on a hop. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
The batter, number 13.
Riding in once again, Lawrence Gurriel. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. Ramirez is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning. Is this digging in to try it again? Jose Ramirez. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. Hot shot to third. Solarte's got it. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
The batter.
Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
1 out, nobody on. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Olsen ranging back, and it's gone. Here's Michael Brantley. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
23. Michael
right side. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. Digging in once again.
Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw.
And that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
And now they'll tag him out between first and second. It's a double. Trying to pick things up where we left off,
Leading
Kevin
out for
Pillar.
Toronto,
He'll be tasked
center
with
fielder,
starting
number
things
11,
as we begin the
Kevin
seventh.
Pillar.
Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike one. And that misses 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
Here's a high pop-up. Myers is calling for it. One away. Ready for another chance? Yangervis Solarte. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. The 1-0 delivery. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. At the plate, Matt Olson. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Myers ranging into shallow right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Edwin Encarnacion now 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Low for ball one. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. From the stretch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Ready once again, Kendrys Morales. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is standing in. Kevin Smith. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Catcher.
Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And this will find the wall now over near the 325 sign. Here's Cargo. Carlos Gonzalez. He doubled earlier in Carolina. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss. Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup's in his head the rest of the at-bat.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pillar's there. He's got it 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Tony Kemp. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And now it looks like we'll have a pinch hitter here as Melky Cabrera has grabbed a bat. Ken Giles. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. And a fastball just a bit up. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
Pilar is there, 2 gone. Into the box now, Lorenzo Cain. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Right there, Matt. You know, they get the leadoff man on, and they haven't been able to advance him. That's why they're not scoring runs. You got to hit and run, steal. Do something to get that runner moving. Get aggressive.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire.
In is Curtis Granderson.
He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Left fielder number 3, Curtis Granderson.
Dan Otero has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 61, Dan Otero.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. After it is Cain. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there's 1 away now.
The batter, number 11.
Here's Jordy Mercer now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now the pitch. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. 2-0 pitch on the way. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. The 2-1 pitch to third, right to Ramirez. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Russell Martin now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Hit to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Into the box, Javier Baez. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Javier Baez becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Jose Ramirez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. To first. And he is out on the tag. Digging in and looking for more, Francisco Lindor. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. Stepping
leading off for the Blue Jays, second baseman Lawrence Gurriel.
Hard on the ground towards short. Lindor fields it cleanly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting,
standing in, Kevin Pilar. He got under one and popped out his last time up. And he couldn't hold back that time. They say he went around at strike 1. And now pitch on the way. Line towards center field. Cain is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So digging in now, Yangervis Solarte. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. High pop up. Ramirez is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Michael Brantley. He'll
the
lead
bottom
things
of the ninth
off
inning for the
again.
Indians.
Number 40 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Michael Brantley.
Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Oh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Here comes the 2-1 to Brantley. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Ned. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Pillar's there, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's Will Myers. No hits in 3 tries so far. Tyler Clippard comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save. Hit on the ground to third. Solarte fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and now the Indians are down to their final out. Striding in, Kevin Smith is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
That was a good pitch right there. Started at the knees, got the hard sink down, got him to swing right through it. Beautiful.
Swing and a miss, and now the Tribe finds themselves down to their last strike. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Martin gathers. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
Hey, multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an impact on the outcome of this game. What else can you say?
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays. 3 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For Cleveland, 1 run, 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base.